What's up, nerds? Welcome to Cool Nerd Show. I'm Steve Trezza.
Scott Burnett.
Devin Burke.
And this is all new, all different Cool Nerd Show. And Laurel doesn't like it. So, this is our new podcast format, basically, for Cool Nerd Show.
Basically our old podcast format.
Basically our beginning podcast format, if you watched our first show. So we're going to talk about everything that happened in TV this week, basically. In Nerd TV.
Yeah. So
we're going to start with the air dates, work our way down. This will come out about every Friday or every Saturday. We do it on Fridays. So let's start off our first show that we're going to get into is The Walking Dead. And me and Devin usually were the ones to do Walking Dead reviews. And Scott is a
newcomer to the fray.
Walking Dead hater.
I'm not Walking
You're
Dead.
a hater.
I loved it when it was good.
When was it good?
When Frank Darabont was there. And then they kicked him out.
So season 1?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
Yeah. So,
leave your hate in the comments below. Bring it. I got tough skin. I don't. Don't call me fat. one guy did that and I lost my shit. All right, let's get
So yeah. Let's talk about The Walking Dead. This episode we see what happens basically to Abraham and to Sasha. And then we also get what happened to Daryl.
So we talk about the stormtroopers in training that were shooting at them. Daryl's on a motorcycle and he's just like, they're shooting.
Well,
and nobody got hit. Nobody.
It's hard to hit a moving target.
It is.
They were up his ass. They were so far up his ass they knew what he had for yesterday's breakfast.
It's hard to shoot someone when you're standing straight.
Not really.
Have you shot somebody?
Everybody's an expert marksman in that show on their squad.
That is true.
Like,
everyone is.
And even when Abraham was like ducking out of the way of the bullets, he was just like, his head was still over the headrest. Like any real life situation, they are all dead. Anyway, it's not real life; it's zombies.
Yeah, but I don't know. The one thing I didn't like about the episode was the part where Abraham's like coming to terms with himself when he's like Sasha's like, why do you have to like kill things? He's like, because I clear up loose ends. And then like the one part where he probably should kill a walker when he's got like the rocket launcher on him, he's like trying to take it off of him like without killing him. And
he made Abraham.
It made no sense.
Well, because...
And then he fell anyway and that rocket launcher just hooked onto the fence.
To show that you don't have to kill walkers all the time. That was like the symbolism.
It was like such a dumb like metaphor.
Well,
like,
you gotta understand how Abraham like came to be. Like he lost like his wife and children to walkers because they were scared of him.
Yeah, let him.
Yeah.
Well, then Sasha let him kill him. Fuck it. It's
No.
therapy.
And he was about to kill himself until Eugene came in, and then he gave him a purpose to complete a mission. So he sees everything else as, I gotta
mission.
So Sasha took away his mission?
No, not Sasha.
Now his mission is Sasha.
Yeah, well now Sasha's like, you don't have to do that, and he's like, well, that was my mission, and now he realizes he doesn't have to do that. Doesn't that make him depressed again? He's like, it's meaningless.
I think it became full circle.
Yeah, and he's got that fine piece of ass waiting for him. With him in his nice suit, he's gonna try to him and Sasha. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it stole from U.S. Vet on Veterans Day or whatever.
They would make the weirdest looking kids.
Yep.
Oh boy, it looked like Blake Griffin.
With comic book fans, they know that doesn't happen.
Oh yeah.
So that was essentially the episode, and then Daryl meeting that group of people.
That was annoying. Where he didn't just tell him that I'm not a bad dude right off the bat. He just didn't say anything. Fun tip.
No, he did.
No,
he's like, I'm not who you think.
Yeah, but he wasn't specific. The guy had a gun to his head.
Yeah.
Anyway, fun tip. Little fact: they actually burnt down part of that forest for that scene.
That's sad.
Oh man, that's terrible.
Poor squirrels. They have nowhere to store anything.
Yeah. But we got a really mediocre episode out of it. Thanks, guys. Save the squirrels.
Do you think so? The people that this new group is talking to, do you think that could be the saviors?
Well, it's definitely not the wolves, just because you can tell by their getup and everything.
Yeah.
So
even though you only saw their shoes.
Yes.
What are those?
But yeah, they're very not like pristine, but they're very clean.
They got their shit together.
Exactly, and they're more well formulated out of all the groups that we've seen in all of Walking Dead. Like as soon as one of the people that are trying to kill Daryl and the other two people that he's with, he gets bit by a walker in his arm. And the leader of the group, which you don't see his face for some reason, we're gonna be surprised who that is.
Yeah.
The
governor, he's back.
Yeah, magically. Anyway, he cuts off one of his men's arms so that way he doesn't get infected. Tazon's like, all right, go over there.
Walk it off, buddy.
Yeah, that's he
Walk it
did
off.
say walk it off, I believe.
Yeah.
So it shows like these guys are actually more efficient than any other groups that we've seen.
And I like how we found out why Daryl uses a crossbow. Because he has guns attached to his shoulders, you know what I'm saying? See the arms on that guy? Norman Reedus has been working out.
Well, get down to Silent Hill and Game More. This is all I got.
I don't like how, like, after that whole thing happened where the guy got bit by the walker, they just gave up.
Yeah.
They're just like, we'll find him another day.
There's people over there. Ow, my arm. Like, guys, let's take lunch. I don't want to...
Let's call it a day.
Fine, what are they going to do? And then Daryl loses his bike.
Too much driving through the woods today anyway.
Yeah. It's alright, he found Patty, the big, giant, big rig.
Yeah.
Justin Bieber made a appearance.
You did?
No, he
Alright.
didn't. Tina, I believe was her name, who looked exactly like Justin Bieber.
Oh, yeah, the diabetic.
Yeah.
Daryl's like, here's your insulin.
Which doesn't
we
matter
are
'cause she
talking
died
way too
anyway.
much about a shit episode. The real big payoff of this is...
It wasn't a shit.
Walkie-talkie Glenn.
Walkie-talkie. Glenn says help on a walkie-talkie at the end. Everybody's like, who is it? It's Glenn. Glenn's still alive. It was Glenn. There's no mystery to it. It's Glenn.
We all know Glenn's gonna die in the best way possible, and hopefully by a baseball bat to the back of the head.
I don't
numerous
think
times.
that's gonna happen. I think they're gonna sub him for someone else.
It's such a Walking Dead move to pretend to kill him off in the middle of the season and just to have him die at the end.
I don't think they're gonna kill him. I think they're gonna sub someone else in for him.
I don't
think
see
they
who
are.
else would fit.
Probably Carol, because Carol's supposed to be dead.
I don't think they're gonna do it to Carol. I think they'll do it to Abraham.
Maybe. Abraham is supposed to die along these lines, too.
All right, well that's enough of The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Let's move it right along our timeline here.
Poppy train.
Supergirl.
Supergirl.
Came out Monday,
Super.
and Devin's a big. Well, we all
even use
we all
that.
don't really like Supergirl, but we're not. I mean, I try to give it the benefit of the doubt when I can. Devin despises it.
It is...
It has potential, and every
And
week
it's
I'm
not
like,
using
here it comes, and nope, just...
This week was better. It was better.
I didn't see this
So
week.
this week, Livewire gets...
We're gonna explain to Devin since he didn't watch
Livewire?
it.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. How was that ruined?
So the Cat Grant had this like shock jock news or shock jock radio host,
right.
and she was like bad-mouthing Supergirl, and Cat was like, "No, you can't. So I'm demoting you to traffic."
She's like,
Chapter."
Supergirl, I made Supergirl. You can't talk bad about her.
Yeah.
And then she's like, well, you talk bad about her all the time. She's like, well, you can't. So then, like, she
sends
demoted
out
her.
in like a traffic copter in a storm, and then lightning hits the thing, and then
No,
it's
lightning
falling.
strikes Supergirl.
Well, no, lightning strikes the
that's
helicopter. It starts to go down. Supergirl grabs the helicopter and then grabs the girl out of it, and then lightning hits Supergirl, and then Krypton goes through her body. I don't know, through lightning, and then
and it
gives
turns
her lightning
her
power.
into Livewire.
And
Wow,
as soon
alright.
as Livewire steps out of the hospital, she has full control of her powers, and Supergirl's still like, "Oh man, I crushed this thing and I caused an oil spill." Even if she wasn't using her powers for 12 years or whatever bullshit, she was still Supergirl for like weeks before Livewire. Handle your shit, or like make Livewire less good.
What I didn't like is when Livewire walks out of the
How is this
hospital.
good? It makes it sound terrible.
When Livewire walks out of the hospital and is like all like, you know, bleh, or whatever. And there's that like stereotypical like
Drunk guy.
walking out of the bar that's just like, "Hey
It's my-
baby."
it's my
Why
life.
is it always that? Why is
Yeah.
it always
Like-
a drunk guy or like just like an old like hey until every single woman?
That happened in Arrow this week too.
Well,
with Thea.
you know why? Because Supergirl is there to appease feminists.
It is.
Last week, the dude got kicked in the balls, and she's like, "Everybody's got those. We get it. You don't like men. Fine. Fuck it. Throw us under the bus. But don't just, like, depict us as these just, like, 24/7 rapists." He just walks out of a bar, he's like, "It's my lucky day," and he just, like, starts going for her. Like, nobody does that. Well,
Yeah.
some people do that, but a very small
Not many.
percentage. And then she kills him, and she's like, she shocks him, and then she's like, "Ooh, I'm evil now," and then boof, she travels through a light. Like,
Yeah.
like, how did she know she could do that? Like, she just went from,
She
what's
felt
going
it.
on?
She felt it.
So
all
what's
right?
going on? Oh, I killed somebody. That light looks like a good means of travel, and she just goes through it. Like, did we learn nothing from Jamie Foxx's
So hold
Electro?
on. So if a bullet would have shot Supergirl and that bullet would have ricocheted and hit a person, that person would have gun abilities.
If the bullet went through Supergirl, it had to have her DNA on it, but it wouldn't go through her because she.
So someone can just inject themselves with Superman DNA and become super?
Listen, we don't question the science.
I question
Supergirl.
ABC's Fact.
It's CBS.
It's CBS.
There's no difference.
And anyway, I hate the fact that even the beginning of the show, the showrunners were like, "We are not going to rely on Superman." Bullshit. In the beginning, you get Jimmy Olsen. He's just like staring out the window. And she's like, "Weather got you down?" And he's like, "Reminds me of the weather in Metropolis." We get it, Superman. It's fine. We know. And she's just like, anytime Kara gets, she's like, "I don't need my cousin Superman because I'm Supergirl and Superman is my cousin." Did I mention that? We fucking get it. Be your own show. We know that Superman's there.
I'm starting to realize maybe the writers were like, we wanted to write Superman. And you told us no, Supergirl at the last minute. So here, we're putting all of our Superman lines, but made them for feminists, and we made it for girls. But we're still putting the whining complaints that we wanted Superman.
Well,
the show was way too whiny.
What I like about the show was the cat Supergirl like bonding that they had. I thought that was better. And they're kind of getting into more of a show, like a season storyline, where they haven't really had it yet. And that's what the show is. I mean, the show's lacking a lot, but that's one of the main things the show's lacking. Because now it's like, now you know Henshaw's bad, which you could have told.
He's Cyborg Superman.
He is Cyborg Superman.
Well, why is he not looks like Superman?
Because he's got a skin on him.
I don't know.
But isn't the skin supposed to be Superman skin?
Well, no, I don't know, man.
He's different. It's a show, all right?
I think next week we're getting Red Tornado, who looks like a bloody turd. Not like
I think he looked bad.
Not like if I'm British and I'm like, he looks like a bloody turd. Like, no, it looks like a bloody shit. He's all like textured and he's got like weird yellow contacts.
I thought for Red Tornado it looked pretty.
So we're already getting other superheroes in the 5th episode of Supergirl.
Maybe it'll help.
It needs something.
Wow.
It needs something. It needs to...
No, that shows that Supergirl can't really... Even her show can't do well without
Maybe
the
it'll
help of
help.
others.
Well, it needs to stop hitting you over the head with everything. Like, we get it. She's a woman. You can write a strong woman without being like, I'm a strong woman. I don't need anybody's help. And then you get, like, Kat or whatever, who's like, I'm the bitchy strong woman who needs drugs. Like, it's like there's so many tropes that they hit over the head every single time, and then you get the dumb guys who are just like there to get in the way, and then like you get the IT guy who's friend zoned, and it's just like everything is just
so friend zoned.
Everything is by the book, and it's not a good book.
Let's
so
move on to a better show.
So Flash.
That's a better show.
Flash this week. We have Dr. Wells.
Yes.
We have, what else happened in Flash?
Gorilla Grodd.
Oh, Gorilla Grodd happened.
How did you forget?
I'm trying to remember all these shows and I'm forgetting and I don't fucking know. It's hard hosting. This is a new thing. It's all new, all different, cool nerd show, all right? It's different.
Now, Flash is it's the second best show we watch. Next to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. It's still a little campy in times, but this episode, Gorilla Grodd's back, and it's basically a King Kong episode because Caitlin's like, so King Kong. There we go.
No, it's still King Kong.
King Grodd wants to make more Grodds because he's lonely. So he steals a bunch of...
Grodd lonely.
Grodd sad. Grodd masturbate often. But, so they steal all this, like... He steals all this, like, these chemicals that increase...
It increased, like, the brain capacity of
it's the
gorillas.
same chemical reaction that goes on when you're in your early stage of illness.
Yeah.
So, he kidnaps Caitlin to help, and he's like, Caitlin, nice. Caitlin, help Grodd. And then, next scene, she's in a white dress.
It's homage to,
to King Kong.
Yeah.
But then there's the subplots of Patty and Barry again. And the one thing I like is, so I think they're subtly hinting at who Zoom is. It's either Joe or Earth 2 Joe or Earth 2 Barry.
What about Barry Dad?
You really think it's Earth 2 Joe?
Yeah.
If anything, it's probably Wally West.
No, it's not Wally West.
Just think about it. Just think when Zoom talks, when he's angry, his speech pattern is very, like, choppy, just like Joe's is when he gets angry. And, like, the physical build is very much similar to Joe.
No, I think it's Barry. I think it's Earth 2 Barry.
Either that or it's Earth 2 Barry because, like, in this episode, he was in a wheelchair. And last year, Wells was the bad guy and he was in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
So I think they're
showing symbolism.
I think they're showing symbolism and it's, like, really subtle. And so I think Zoom is either Earth 2 Joe or Earth 2 Barry.
Yeah, I think he's Earth 2 Barry. I completely forgot about this episode, but I thought it was a good episode. Good to see
okay.
Grodd.
They're just trying to give Patty something to do till the big episode where
they reveal it.
Where they reveal because the chicken soup thing. She's got they have to reveal it sooner rather than later because it's unfair to the actress to still have to play this like in the dark all the time. She's doing it well, but she's just like every episode she's just like what, do you want to tell me what's wrong, Joe? And he's like, no, I can't tell you. Do you want to tell me what's wrong, Barry? No, I can't tell. Like, how long can she do that before she's just like, I don't fucking care?
Well, I mean, Barry did show his face to his ex-girlfriend last episode. Yeah. So, I'm sure it'll take, a special two-parter to happen.
I thought Barry was going to take a little while longer to heal.
No, he just needed his daddy back. Yeah. That's all he needed.
Yeah.
And actually a good goodbye this time.
He could actually do it. He just needed the confidence. That's all. All he needed was confidence.
The one thing Flash I don't like about it is in the culmination of every episode. So in this episode, they're trying to send Grodd through one of the breaches to Gorilla City, and he's like trying to beat up Grodd, and he can't do it. And his dad's just like, "You can do it," and he's like, "I can't." There's so many motivational speeches. Like,
it's all the time. It's from him. It's from Wells. It's from Jay Garrick. It's from Caitlin. It's from Cisco. Yeah. It's always like, because they're a team.
Yeah. And Barry's like, oh, I'll get my ass kicked. And it's like, but do it better, Barry. And he's like,
run, Barry. Run faster. If I run faster, I can do it. Yeah. Yeah, it's not every episode, but almost every episode.
Yeah, pretty much. They punch Grodd into the breach, and he discovers Gorilla City, which, if there's a perfect world, I want Gorilla Grodd to take over Gorilla City.
Make it that super city?
Make it what it is in the comics. But you don't know what level of smart those gorillas are, because Grodd is...
They look like Planet Ape smart.
But Grodd is still learning, and they keep saying that, so we don't have Grodd at his peak yet. So that's why I think this might happen in Season 3, but I want it to happen this season. That he gets smart enough, he finds Earth 2 Caitlin Snow, which throws him off, because...
Turns her into Killer Frost?
She's already Killer Frost.
Okay.
So that's what completely drives him evil. And then Killer Frost, Gorilla Grodd and his gorilla army, and Zoom all go through the breach and attack.
Well, Zoom's not going to be in Season 3. Zoom will probably be...
Well, that's what I want, but that's how I want this Season 2 to end. No. It's like that, just everybody attacking, and then that's too much.
I want to see King Shark again.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. They're having Jessie Quick. I don't know if she's going to be a speedster, but then they have Wally West, then they have Jay Garrick. They have so many speedsters, and then Cisco, that they can take on a group of villains. And then if they have the Gorilla Army, Caitlin and Earth 2 Caitlin and Zoom all attacking at once, that would top last season's.
That's a bold prediction.
But that would top last season's finale.
It was just huge. A black hole.
But it's still nobody saw it coming.
True.
Yeah.
So. That's what I want. And then we see Hawkgirl, which is cool.
We did see Hawkgirl, and we're going to get Hawkman next episode. Yeah. Episodes.
Why is it Hawkgirl and Hawkman? It should be Hawkwoman. Ding.
Okay. Sounds better.
Yeah, okay.
All right, moving right along. So after that, we had Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and Devin really doesn't watch. So this will be a me and Scott conversation.
Yeah. The only thing I got out of this episode was Nazis in space. Because Hydra was NASA or something, and they were turning symbols around. And
well, it was a special NASA program. That we have Ward kicks so much ass.
He's so cool.
But
he's the best.
I've said it so many times because Ward, I hated him in Season 1, and ever since then he's just been such an awesome character.
Right? Yeah.
When he brings down the plane,
he whispers.
Dude, that was so awesome.
All right, then shut up.
He whispers in the stewardess's ear, or flight attendant, and then she's like, "Oh shit!" She buckles her seatbelt, and then he gives that message to the cabin, and then just blows the door. And he's so badass, and he doesn't give a shit, and he's gonna kick so much ass. And I also like how we established that Lash isn't the main villain of this.
Yeah, he's not.
It's the guy on the planet.
It's him, it's Rutger Hauer.
Well, that's the thing. I think they're gonna get Daisy to open the portal again, because they still have that little piece of monolith.
You think he's gonna come back?
I think they're going. That was Hydra's whole mission, was to go to that planet and bring that guy back.
Okay.
So I have no idea who it is. I didn't have time to research a prediction, so I don't know. But
make it could be your own prediction.
I think it could be Thanos'. I think it's his brother or son.
I don't think it's either.
Brother, son?
Thanos
sounds like
is from the
Hogan
south.
sentence.
But
I don't
Watch
think.
out, brother, son.
I don't.
But whoever it is, I think they're going to kidnap Daisy, get him to bring him back, and then that's the main villain. And who knows? Maybe they could convince Andrew to fight for them.
I think he's gonna be. I don't know about that. I think that the
Hey,
villain.
I called it was Andrew to begin with, so
I think that the villain is gonna be the being is going to possess Will, and Will's gonna be
Won't have a
the
will
being.
or something.
Yeah, I can see
That's
that.
what I think is gonna happen.
Oh yeah,
Because they're gonna bring Will back.
and he's going to be evil. Makes way more
Exactly.
sense.
That's what I think is gonna happen.
Yeah.
And we had that whole Fitzsimmons drama going
Yeah, they
on.
kissed, and I was like,
It is.
yay, but then it looked awkward, and I didn't like it. I was like, oh, that wasn't as magical.
That wasn't a real kiss.
Yeah.
That was a.
And he said we're cursed at the end of it.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh. I think he's the best actor on
Fitz
the show.
is my favorite actor.
He's
Hands down.
He's great.
Yeah.
He's so good.
He's a good actor, and he's just like, especially because like after season 1, like he
He's like
was
above
like
the
kind of
line.
retarded, and like you felt bad for him, or whatever. And now he's like, just try so hard, and
Yeah.
you're like, yeah, Fitz the man. Yeah.
And he's like, I'm trying to help you out because I love you.
And Simmons gets mad at him because he's not getting mad.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
And then he's like, do you love him? And she says yes. And I was like, oh, that hurts. That hurt me, and I'm not even in the fray with
Yeah.
those.
Oh,
three.
and then we had Rosalind. She got Coulson locked her up,
yeah,
and she
And not in a
didn't
sexual
even
way.
know
yeah,
that she was part of Hydra.
yeah. It was the
Or so we believe.
that guy. I don't know his name.
Rutger Hauer.
Yeah, that guy. He was like giving.
I know his actor name. Rutger Hauer.
That's a pretty cool name.
He was in Sin City.
Was he?
Yeah, he was.
Oh yeah, he was that guy.
He looks weird without a mustache.
And not in a noir black and white setting.
Yes.
But yeah, he was the guy feeding intel to Rosalind about Tahiti. So he's the Hydra agent, and then the end big reveal is that they show like the NASA symbol, and then through the progression of time,
Yeah.
turns out Hydra
Turns out
was
Hydra.
was so much older than everybody thought.
And I also I liked Hunter as the hacker.
Yeah.
You know, one thing I love about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is there's so many likable characters in
Yeah.
the show.
I know, right?
Like, every character is just a likable person.
You know, I have
like-
a favorite character too.
Oh, yeah? And who's that?
I have no idea. Can you help me out with this?
I love how I keep calling her Sky. I love how Daisy is feeding him hacker bullshit.
Oh, through the
and
earpiece.
and literally she's like, to get like C:// get user.
And
One, it's not how you do it.
And he's typing, like, with one finger.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be this
And
hacker.
she's like, please tell me you know which one / is. Like, it was a funny moment in a pretty heavy
Yeah.
episode. Like I said, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is the best show I watch personally, in my opinion, because it's bold
I
enough.
agree. I think it's the best out of all the shows we
It's
watch.
bold enough to tell a story from episode 1 to episode 22 without needing a villain of the week. It might
Exactly.
throw in something here or there. Excuse me.
But not often. And
But
even
not
when
like
they
a
do
ver-
throw it here or there.
It's
It's
not
like
as on the head. It's on not. It's like he's there, but he's there to progress the story.
that, or he'll be there for like 3-4 episodes, and then they'll get rid of him. It's not something like Flesh and Arrow where it's like, oh, it's so and so, and he's here, and now he's gone, and nothing happened.
Yeah.
Stinger,
Stinger
and
at the end.
and like so that's why I like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. It's like an actual show.
Yeah.
You know, like an actual drama that continues. All right, so with that, let's get into Arrow, which I believe is rounding up our podcast here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the last one.
So finishing up with Arrow, I thought it was a pretty good episode. We
It
have
was one of,
Yeah, it was
one of the
okay.
better ones of the season.
yeah.
I'm arrow jaded from season 3. I'm just coming around to it.
They're both arrow jaded, so it's me here holding the arrow up here.
I like this episode.
You need to watch it.
It just shows how great it was.
Yeah.
So basically, this episode was all about showing you how cool Damien Dark is.
Yeah, it was.
He's got
And
like cool Nightcrawler powers. He like vamps from one place to another.
yeah, that was sweet.
Yeah.
You couldn't, and
It
then
just sounds like a 5th grader made up his abilities. Like, and he can do
Well-
this. Oh, and he can do
he's
this.
not Superman.
But do you
Getting
think
pretty
the
close.
piece of technology he has looks a lot like a mother box? Just saying.
What I thought was cool was he tried to kill Thea,
Yeah.
and Thea,
Like
that was how, like, I guess Thea's power can whatever. So Thea is like the key to
I think it's-
defeating Damien
I
Dark,
don't-
possibly.
Well, I don't know if it's just Thea. It might be anybody who's been in contact with the Lazarus Pit.
That's true. So we have Sarah also, but I think
And
Sarah's
Ollie.
No.
no. Ollie never went through the Lazarus Pit.
Yeah, well, didn't he get fixed up by
Nope.
the Lazarus? Oh, he didn't?
No, it was just the Asian lady.
Yep.
Oh.
It was Tatsu.
Yep.
That's lame.
Katana.
No, yeah, I think that they're gonna take Sarah and they're gonna.
Well, Sarah's on Legends tomorrow.
Yeah, she's just gonna.
She
get
might
shoved
come
in
back.
Legends
Yeah.
tomorrow. I like how we saw Ray Palmer in action again. Finally,
Well,
glad he's back because he's one of my favorite characters.
They had a very cool
show.
tracking fight scene. Not as well done as Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but there was
Or
one.
Daredevil.
There was one really distracting moment in. Well, there's two distracting moments in the episode. One was during the fight scene. There was so many different people fighting, and the music was a little low, and every character has a distinct sound effect when they punch. So Arrow's like a whoosh with his like bow when he uses it as a weapon, and Ray Palmer's like a tink, like a metal hitting somebody, and then like Thea's a lighter sounding punch, and then like Diggle's got the gun, so it was like bang, tink, 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 whoosh, whoosh. It would just sound like a Power Ranger episode. I was like, what's going on? Oh, it hurts my ears. It was just weird.
Bang, biff, zoom.
Yeah, basically, and a lot of onomatopoeias going on. Is that what they're called? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then in the scene, there's a scene where Damien Dark is like recruiting thugs, and he's like, I don't trust you enough, so he gives him this like drug, and it makes him more subservient. It's like Mirakuru without the strength, basically.
Yeah.
If you think about it, it just makes him obedient.
I guess.
And he's just like, kneel, and they all start kneeling. And one of the Arrow and Diggle, right?
Yeah.
Diggle? They're like spying on them, and they're like up on a roof, and one of the thugs like kneels down, and he's just like, hey, look! And then they all look up, and Arrow's just standing on the roof like,
they're laying down.
Yeah, whatever. Like, get him! And Arrow's like, and then they run around like,
Yeah.
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 It was a little odd that this master like assassin ninja who's just like got spotted by Joe Blow dude on the street who's just like, look over there! And it's like they're both like, shit.
Yeah, it was an okay episode. We also had the same drunk guy hitting on Thea literally like a second as her boyfriend Ollie's running manager or what a campaign manager gets.
Who's
like,
definitely gonna be evil at the end because Thea never falls for somebody who's not evil. He's gonna be part of Damien Dark's crew.
Thea was with Roy.
Yeah, but
He's gone now because he's smart.
I'm calling it the.
But anyway, I thought it was cool because like the guy, he's like, oh, I got a call. Before he even like leaves the table, some like fat drunk guy comes over and is like, hey baby, can I buy you a drink? Like,
and then Thea growls at him and shit.
then she shoves him through like the drink cooler and yeah.
Bloodlust is coming back.
But now it's gone. Damien Dark, very mysterious.
Yeah.
So this concludes our podcast.
Well, we didn't even talk about Andrew, Diggle's brother. Another part I didn't like
Andrew.
was how much Diggle was like, I need to find my brother's killer for 3 seasons. I gotta find him. I gotta avenge him. Blah, blah, blah. And it's like, dude, your brother's alive. And he's like, my brother's dead to me. Like,
well, that's because he has the file.
I know, but you try so hard to avenge him, and then he's alive, and you don't like try your best to bury the hatchet. And then he's like, I need to see if my brother was okay. The green one. It's like, oh, come on! Like, I love the show, but there's just some parts where it's just like,
The writing's terrible.
It's grown-worthy
God.
Sometimes, yeah.
God damn it.
No, I liked it. But yeah, I agree with you. That whole Diggle
is like so quick to like, you dead to me.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't get whipped cream on my hot chocolate? Dead to me. Like, it's so quick. It's just like, hey, you took my pocket spot? Fuck you. Puts on his helmet, shoots him in the head, because that's what Diggle does.
Yeah, they don't even, like, make light of the fact that he just kills people.
Yeah.
Just...
Yep.
Well, all he's been doing for 2
They're
seasons.
like, hey, Thea, don't you do that. And Diggle's just like, yeah, bang. Stop killing people. Bang.
With arrows. Arrows are dumb. Using a gun is cool, though.
Yeah.
But, I think this season's going to be better. Next week we have... Well, not next week, because
Nothing.
It's Thanksgiving! So,
Woo, everybody eat and be merry. And
following week...
If you don't live in America, eat turkey
Do
still.
we have Walking Dead this week? This upcoming week?
I'm watching wrestling, so...
I don't know, because they were like, watching
Will
the
we see?
Badlands for the preview. And I was like, fuck you, AMC. I'm not doing that.
Do we have a...
If we have Walking Dead, we'll bring it to you.
I think we have Supergirl.
Yeah! Supergirl and Walking Dead, it's the best.
I think that's all... Is S.H.I.E.L.D. on too? I know Flash and Arrow aren't. I don't know about the other 3.
Yeah, we'll get back to you on that.
So,
somebody tell us.
Possibly next
We'll
week,
look up online.
we will have a podcast of...
If not, you know what? Fuck it. We'll do like a news podcast. Whatever. We'll still bring you something next week.
Yeah.
We'll just talk about shit that happened. And if you like the way I hate on things, you could watch it.
Yeah, and this is a again all new, all different, cool nerd show. So
we did it from the beginning.
this is a first. Yeah, this is our first. Well, our first new
Going back
to our old original.
Yeah.
You're gonna cause so many headaches amongst people.
Yep. Hey,
So
if people watched the fucking videos we did, we'd still be doing them that way. So fuck it.
also, I'm saying this at the end of the video, and I'm gonna put it in the beginning of the video. If you only watch certain one of these shows and want to see the review or us talk about one of these shows, just click on the annotation there. There will also be a link in the description, and it'll fast forward you to whatever show.
And if you don't know how to work an annotation, Tommy will come over there and hit you on the head with a tack hammer. That's a Tommy Boy reference. Anybody?
Well, if you're watching on mobile, there are no annotations.
Yeah, you're right.
So, yeah.
Anyway, if you want to see
Which is
something...
why you should click the description.
If you want to see something different, if you liked something we did, if you didn't like something we did, you want to just give us feedback, tell us what you want to see, comment down below, let us know. We'll change it. We just want you guys to watch.
We're real bare bones here. No clips. We're just recording it and putting it out. So you might even enjoy it more if you actually just listen rather than watch.
Yeah, you don't have to see our faces.
You don't really need to see us. But
Faces
if you like to see us, right? You can.
Ladies.
So...
You want to see us sweat under these high-ass lights? Watch it.
Check out all of our other videos. Like, favorite, and subscribe if you have not already. And we will see you...
See you next week. Happy Thanksgiving.
Next week. Happy Thanksgiving.